Remember, athletes, it's about consistency first, then intensity. Transformation is about changing who we are through our habits. Your path to success, it's a journey. You are unstoppable. You are an athlete. Every day that we wake up able to enjoy the day with the health that we have is a gift. You know, the goal is to become 1% better every single day. Your workout is done and your results are there. Unleash that unstoppable force within you. What's up, athletes? Welcome back. Today we're doing an 8-minute killer, no stop HIIT bootcamp, and all you're going to need to follow along is just your mat. Today we're gonna prove that in 8 minutes with body weight only, you're gonna get the most wicked workout, and most importantly, you're gonna get the results that you want. Now, I also have today an elevated surface. This is just a suggestion if you're wanting to modify the plank movement. So instead of coming down onto your knees, you can come into the plank position like this or like this, which will help you gain strength much faster to be able to do the plank on the mat. And then you also want to be close by to a wall for an upcoming wall sit. Now, this is a no stop workout, and it's also a wild card workout. So that means we're gonna work for 60 seconds without any breaks, transitioning from one exercise to the next exercise. Now, I'm gonna share with you your first movement, and then you'll check this box above as we work out together to know what's coming up next. All right, so let's get started. Our first movement today is a jump squat out. Now, you're gonna start with your feet over here on the mat. You're gonna land into a squat. You're gonna touch with your right hand, come back in, go back out, and then touch with the left hand. So you're gonna continue to alternate like this. Now, to modify this movement, you can go ahead, come out like this, bring the feet back together and come out, and then just really think about stability and just keeping that balance. Now, another idea for you also, if you're just starting off, and I've had to modify in this position many times when I was injured, is just to do a sit squat with me. So don't stay too long on the bottom, just touch and go, and then over time, you'll start to be able to build that strength. All right, so 60 seconds, no break. Remember, your next movement is coming up in that box above. Are you ready, athletes? In 3, 2, 1, and go. So I figure we just get the cardio one out of the way, and then we'll start to focus on the rest of the body. But just remember to keep the pace. So I know my pace because I'm speaking with you, and generally my goal is to be able to hold a conversation, maybe with just needing to take a breath after every few words and be able to sustain that. However, if you're working out at a pace where you're not able to speak at all, it's a little bit too intense and you're gonna have to force yourself to rest. So 8 minutes is a long time. However, it's also goes by really quick and enough time for you to force your break if you don't find that right pace for you. So be kind, be patient, just wait for it. I'm feeling the burn. Oh man. All right, now get ready for your wall sit in 3, 2, 1. All right, so come on down now and just relax into it. Try to keep your hands off the legs. Just sink into that burn that we just got from our squat jump out, and then just focus on the breath. So inhale through the belly, push the knees out. Bring your mind away from the burn that's right here, because the more we focus here, the more your mind is going to tell you to stop, take a break. And we only have 6 minutes left after this, so we got this. Come on, we're going to make this one count because we have 8 minutes. We got stuff to do. We got to get back to whatever it was that we were just doing. So keep it here. Continue to breathe. You got this. Good work. 10 seconds. And now get ready for a push-up. 3, 2, 1. You have the option here to do your push-up, shoulder tap, push-up, shoulder tap. You could also do it on the wall, or come join me over here. And then as you notice, I'm doing my shoulder tap. I also kind of lift up my body in a hollow position, because the goal really is also to engage the core and then not drive the hips up, but just arch a little bit in the front so that you're feeling a little bit more powerful, really getting some abs in there as well. Doing good, come on, stay here with me. Continue to breathe. And then we're gonna come up in just a moment and we're gonna come in for a stork lunge on the left, a little bit more legs. Good job. 3, 2, 1, and then switch. All right, let's switch fast. Come on down, stay low. So in 2019, I launched a program at my CrossFit gym at the time, and it was called Transformation Tribe. And it was a group of gorgeous, amazing, beautiful beings. It was a group of women who would join me a few times a week for a 20-minute body weight workout. And I hope as I share with you this story, you still love me and you still continue to show up. But during those 20 minutes, I wouldn't allow them to grab a sip of water. Not because I'm not kind. I love people. I'm very passionate about helping people and achieving the results that they want. But my point to them was, in those 20 minutes, we're not gonna dehydrate, right? We're gonna 3, 2, 1, and break. We're gonna be just fine if we go ahead and just allow the body to use the water it already has stored and then rehydrate later. So all this to say to you is during these 8 minutes, try to avoid the excuse to grab a sip of water, because what that does is just, it breaks our momentum, it takes away that drive and gives us a reason to take a break, and then we find ourselves doing it often. So changing music while we're working out, or grabbing a sip of water, or checking our messages. And these are things for sure that may be important if we're waiting for something important to come in. However, if I can just focus on the movement right now in these 8 minutes, I'm gonna make the most out of it. And then be able later to grab water, because I'm okay to go without water for 8 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, how good was that? All right, let's go nice and wide now. And we're gonna get into a down dog position. And I call this a down dog push up. So I want you to notice how my hip also lifts. My entire body comes with me. Instead of just working the upper body, I really wanna pivot off the toes, lift up the heels as I come down, and then really do my best to bring my head down into the mat. And if I have any hard time doing this, what I could do is place a little cushion under my head just to give me that extra support. That's it, you got it. Good work. Continue to breathe here. And then in 10 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and bring it onto the back and work the abs. 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's go ahead and get on the back. We're gonna go for a bicycle crunch, one of my favorites. And we're gonna really take our time to extend. So exhale, extend the legs all the way, and then switch from side to side. That's it, continue to breathe. That's it, you got this. Good work. And then really focus on pushing that low back into the floor. And then doing your best really just to slow it down. So if you're going faster than this, please slow it down. So really where the magic is at is in that slow, controlled movement, following the breath with the movement, instead of going really fast, because momentum ends up doing most of the work. And in 3, 2, 1, for the last little tip of the iceberg, come onto a plank position. Remember, you have that option to come up onto that elevated surface. And now we're gonna imagine that there's a line that pierces through the crown of the head all the way down to the base of the spine or the tailbone. And now we're just wanting to pivot around this line. So instead of going all the way out over here, just stay nice and tight, dropping the hips, but staying in that same axis, rotating around that line, and then really just drive the breath. Don't break here. I know, I'm feeling it too. We got this, 8 minutes. Remember, in 8 minutes, we're proving today that this is all we need to get that wicked workout and the results that we want. And these are the types of workouts that I do, and I love sharing them with you because they're so effective and they're so gentle on the body. 3, 2, 1, and break. Oh, so good. Good work, athletes. High five. We made it. Now, if you have it in you, repeat one more time, or check out the other workout I have linked for you at the end of this one to complete the training today. And remember that I love to hear from you. So comment below. Let me know how this went. Was this easy? Do you want to repeat one more time? And what else would you like to see? Because it helps me create that content that you love to come back for. If you'd like to give me a thumbs up, and then remember to subscribe if you're new here so we keep training together. All right, let's go. Refuel, rehydrate. Let's meet up in the next one. You got this.